Our boys that went to Afghanistan that had bombs exploded, they lost their quadriceps mechanism, they couldn't walk. What they've done is they've taken the matrix, the biologic matrix, and they've poured the powder in the middle of it and then attached it to the muscles. 8 months later, they grew back muscle, able to walk with a cane. This is the future. It's here.
Wow, that is amazing stuff, and what a blessing. Joining us now is Nick Tate, Newsmax Deputy Health Editor, Meet the Doctors contributor, and co-author of the Baby Boomer Survival Guide. We talked about that yesterday at length. Welcome back, Nick. Of course, tomorrow it's Meet the Doctors, Saturday 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Newsmax TV. And for those who don't know, that's DirecTV Channel 349, Dish Network Channel 223, and always at NewsmaxTV.com. So talk about what we just saw.
Well, that's Dr. Harold Bafidis. He's a surgeon from South Florida, and what he's actually doing is he's using this new biological bandage that incorporates stem cells into a patient's own healing procedure. So we've read a lot about stem cell research and the benefits of it and the promise, and now we're actually starting to see it make its way into actual treatments and surgeries, and so he demonstrates how it's being used. He's done it on about 150 patients, and we're likely to see it used for everything from treatment of diabetes, injuries, wounds, burns, as well as helping veterans who are coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan. So it's pretty fascinating stuff.
Wow, you know, it is fascinating stuff. How does it fit into diabetes, though? You can see burns and wounds and that kind of thing, but diabetes, you think of internal organs, no?
That's true, but in case diabetics often have problems with wounds that don't heal, typically in their feet or their extremities, because of the problems with diabetes. And this will help promote healing, particularly for those people who have wounds that just don't heal. It really works for everyone, but for those individuals who have wounds that won't heal, like diabetics in many cases, it's particularly promising.
Gotcha. All right. Very good. See, you go beyond where the layman brain like mine can't think off the top of my head. All right. Let's talk about what else is going to be discussed on the show tomorrow.
Well, we do have an interview with a specialist talking about hepatitis C. Hepatitis C, up until about a year ago, was really not a very easily treatable condition, but they have come up with a treatment that essentially cures it. Baby boomers are particularly susceptible to hepatitis C. In fact, 3 out of 4 who have it do not know that they have it, and so that leads to potential problems down the road, and they can be life-threatening. So we talked to a specialist about the new treatment that's available, how you can get tested. At this point, CDC is recommending that everyone over the age of 50 be tested, and so it's really an important element and tip for boomer health and making sure that we're healthy and living well into our later years.
How do you get hepatitis C?
Well, hepatitis C comes from a variety of different exposures. It can happen in a medical setting, but it can happen in other ways as well. It's very, very common infection, and in fact, most people who have it, as I say, don't even know that they have it, but there's a simple test that can tell you if you've been exposed and if in fact you do have it.
Right, that's I guess that would be just a blood test.
Simple blood test, exactly right, and it is particularly common in baby boomers. I think, in fact, 3 in 4 cases is in those individuals who are in that baby boom generation.
Yeah. All right, Nick, always great to talk to you. Appreciate it. We'll be watching tomorrow.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Nick
Be
Tate,
well.
ladies. You too, Nick Tate, and that's Meet the Doctors. Be sure to watch tomorrow and every Saturday, 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. on Newsmax TV. And if you're, again, watching on DirecTV, that's channel 349. Dish Network, it's channel 223. And you could always get it on NewsmaxTV.com. NewsmaxTV.com. Of course, you could download the Newsmax TV app to your phone and watch it there. So a variety of ways to watch. And it's such an important program. And that's why it's such a popular program as well, because you get concise, important medical information that will educate you and will pique your interest and motivate you to go on and further educate yourself on these issues, like the hepatitis C segment might spur you on to go get that blood test if you have not had one already. All right, Give Me 5 is next, folks, right here. Don't go away.